Welcome, one and all, to the K.O.E. Nation for Beer 30 O'Clock. Folks, this is a journey that we are going to engage in together to find that perfect beer. I am a man on a mission, a man on a journey to find the ultimate beer, the perfect beer for that perfect occasion, and we're going to do it together. I've got a crazy cast of characters, folks from all over the K.O.E. Nation and all over the internet that are looking forward to sharing their experiences of some of their favorite beers with you. So, folks, without further ado, let's get right into this Beer 30 O'Clock review.
All right, folks, we are here. Yes, we are indeed. We are here for my review of the WestMalle TRAPPIST Dubbel. This one is an ale that is 7% alcohol by volume, 11.2 fluid ounces. Starting to get a little more up there in terms of, oh, wow, look at how dark amber that is. Like, this is going to be a completely different animal from what I just drank.
That looks good.
Okay, wow. Wow, that is a different animal from what I just had. Can't even see through the glass. That is impressive. Like I said, this is from the Order of the Sister and Monks of the Strict Observance. They can only eat one meal a day, so this is how they get the rest of their nutrients through. Like, you still get that typical house-style apple, but there's like a dark toffee coffee on the nose, too. So let's see how it goes in the palate. Slanjava. That's a bit hoppier. That's a bit hoppier. I'm going to be honest with you. There's some hop there. It's okay. Yeah, there's some very dark ambers and some, like, you get a lot of grain hard in the back, a lot of hops. I'm going to say this is strictly an after dinner drink. Like, I wouldn't say have this, like, maybe if you're having like a juicy, bloody red steak, you could have this with it. But otherwise, I would say this is after dinner. In terms of a Trappist ale, I'm going to give this 3 stars. In terms of an ale, I'm going to give this, again, 3 stars because while it's niche, it's very enjoyable. And yes, I would definitely get this again for people who are very much ale fans after dinner. And yeah, this would be a middle to top shelf for me. But now for the beer bash, you'll actually get a kick out of this, Iko. I got a couple in my fridge. I'm going to review that night of WestMalle Trappist ales.
Oh, so, yes. I'm a big fan of Trappist ales. Yes. Candied sugar in the brewing process.
What's that?
Yeah. They use candied sugar in their brewing process. It's one of the innovations that Trappists used to increase the alcoholic content of the beer, because the more sugar is in a beer, of course, the more it will be converted into alcohol by the yeast. So Trappist ales are some of the finest ales in all the world. You're welcome. As a Catholic, you're welcome.
That was the thing that initially kind of fascinated me. Is like, it's beer literally brewed in a monastery.
Yes. It has to be brewed in a Trappist monastery specifically. Yes. For that, sort of for the same reason that champagne has to come from the Champagne region or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a Trappist style of beer. So if Trappist monks aren't making it, then it's not a Trappist ale. Now, I have a friend of mine who I went to college with, who is a member of a local Cistercian monastery. And Trappists are just Reformed Cistercians, so it's very similar kind of monk. And he is, let me put it this way, like they were all like refugees from Hungary. They were fleeing communism like back in the 60s. And so that generation of monks is getting to the point where they're just getting too old and dying. And there was a big gap of people who never joined the monastery for about 20, 30 years there. And then my friend was the first of the new group of people, the new kids at the time, who were joining as monks. And because of that, he is the oldest of the young monks there, which means one day he will be prior. And when he is prior, I get to come into the kitchen and invent Cistercian ale. At least that was the deal he made with me. I don't know if he'll make good on it.
We'll see.
Once he's
powerful. Make sure the guy on the bottle's got a big long beard.
Yeah.
We'll know it's yours.
Yeah, that's right. I'll be the only non-Cistercian monk involved in the process.
Now, folks, that was this review of WestMalle Dubbel Trappist Ale. God bless. Well,